Hey, it's been a minute. Um, so I just thought we could chat a little bit. And yes, I have blah, 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 blah. I am having a cup of coffee at 6 p.m. Also, 5 minutes ago, I dropped this earring in the effing toilet. I washed it 5 times, but I just keep thinking about it. Anyway, hey, it's been a minute. I honestly, let me get my pity party spiel out first and then we can talk about regular stuff. I've just been overthinking everything. I've been taking a huge social media break for a couple of months now. Like I've been on and I've been looking but not I haven't been inspired to post anything, so I'm just not. Um and I was talking to my boyfriend about that and he was like if you don't feel like you want to do it then just don't because then it's not going to seem authentic because I was feeling not like I needed to but kind of like maybe I should. I don't know. So I don't know, I just want to be more inspired by things and not let things make me feel like I can't do something or overthinking whenever I do make a video. I've made multiple videos to post and I just didn't. And I would watch them. I'm like, nobody's going to want to watch that. Because if I don't even enjoy it, why would somebody else? And maybe I know a lot of it is like negative self talk, but I, that's also what I'm kind of getting into is like, I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions, but I believe in like small and kind of gentle changes that you can make every day to make yourself a better person. And you don't have to have a new year to start doing that. You can just do it whenever. But I really just want to be more kind, especially to myself, because whenever I'm not kind to myself, and I've said this before too, like when I'm not kind to myself, I'm usually not kind to other people. And I don't want to be mean or bitchy. I feel like the last couple of years have been a fucking whirlwind, honestly. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Everybody they've talked to, like, there's just been so many things changing, and that's kind of just adulthood. And I do know that. And I've had very long and tearful conversations with my mom. And I don't want to cry, but I'm probably going to cry. Sometimes you just don't feel like you're doing the right thing, but you are. As long as you're moving forward and you're trying and you have a job and you're paying your bills and you're doing everything that you can. And like, no, that doesn't sum up doing everything that you can, but you know what I mean? It just, sometimes it's just easy to get into your head. Sorry. Sometimes it's just easy to get into your head. And when I took, sorry, my AC and my laundry is going, so it's really loud. Um, like the more like social media breaks I've taken and like just looking on Pinterest, not on Instagram, not on freaking TikTok, not on Facebook, literally just Pinterest and just looking at things to be inspired. I got really into baking over the last 6 months and I'm really enjoying it. Joa got me the most beautiful cherry red KitchenAid stand mixer. It's so cute and I love it. And I want to make beautiful things and that taste beautiful and just have a good time and not stress about stuff that I don't need to stress about. I don't know why I do that. And sometimes I feel like it's like embedded in me that I just stress about literal stuff that I can't do anything about. And it's like in my core, like I can feel it, and I'm like, I want it out. I want it gone. I don't want it anymore. And this is the way to not do that. Like I think I'm in the pathway of like shedding that. And this is the year of the horse. 2026 is the year of the horse, if you didn't know. And it's all about moving forward and, continuing regardless. And, so 2025 was the year of the snake. So, um, it's like shedding your skin. Um, I don't know if you believe in that or not, but I do. Because like honestly, the last couple of years have felt so good, but so crazy. And I don't even feel like, which is a good thing, but I don't even feel like who I was last year. I think it is kind of funny because I have bangs like I did last January, but I did get an actual, hold on, we're going to be a little superficial. I did get a wolf cut, a little shag. I've been feeling very like 70s and I've really been liking it. And I feel the most myself, but I'm just trying to figure out what I want for like my mind, I guess. I want to be, I don't want to be self loathing. That's not how you get anywhere. You just have to change. If things are bothering you, if, you know, your health is bothering you, your mind, the things that you say, the things that you eat, they all do matter. And I've been trying to be better about that as well. And that's like this year. And I messaged, one of my friends, I don't know if she messaged me or I messaged her, but one of my sweet friends had messaged me on Instagram. And Ursula, she said, do you have any New Year's resolutions? I was like, honestly, I just want to have fun. I just want to have fun and I want to enjoy and not stress about things in general. Like even if it's stuff that I can change it. But if it's things that are out of my hands, I cannot. And she was just like, absolutely. And what she said about what she wants for her New Year's resolutions is just complete and total self-love, self-care, not just with her skin, but like her mind and her body and her health. And that's how I feel too. I'm going to be 25 this year, and that's a little bit weird. Um, but also, I'm excited. I'm nervous and I'm excited. And I think that's a good thing. Um, yeah. So, also, Joa got these adorable little cups. Sorry, it's dark outside, and I just got the candle and some like mood lighting, but I was not about to pop on that damn ring light. Hell no. Anyway, but these are the most precious little cups. I can't. They're small and so tiny. They make me feel like a giant. Anyway, um, I want to. What did I want to say? Oh, onto a little bit more positive things. Um, gosh, it has been like the weather has been so back and forth that I've literally been sick 3 times in the last like maybe 4 months. Maybe I'm stretching that. I don't know, but I don't get sick like that normally. I usually get a cold like once or twice a year. It's been weird anyway, but my nose is just always sniffle sniffle. Um, but I did just want to talk about Main Street Collective for a second. So if you didn't know, Joa and I have a vintage clothing store, but we don't necessarily have a brick and mortar. We just do pop ups, which is pretty cool. We connect with people, we collab, and then we just do little pop ups. We try to do them about twice a month, and that's been going really well. And we're really excited what this next year holds. I'm really proud of him. He freaking busts his ass, and um, he works really hard, and he has like such a vision for what he wants for this, and I do too, but it's a little bit different because this is his baby. he created this, and then he started doing this like a little bit after we first started dating, and then we started doing it together. But like, I just love watching the way his brain works for this. He's very professional. He's very much so a businessman, and I like that, but not like a sleazy one. Okay. Um, we take a lot of pride in our prices, the way that we communicate with our customers, and our friends. So, because a lot of our customers are our friends, but customers turn to friends too. So that's pretty cool. But we have a lot of ideas and exciting things coming up this year too, and I'm really excited about that. Sorry, I gotta grab another pillow. My back is freaking killing me. Oh, look at this little strawberry. Anyway, isn't she cute? Um, but yeah, we have a lot of plans, and I'm really excited. I just gotta brag on him for a second. He's just so good. He's so good. He's so good. He treats me like a princess. I'm really lucky. Um, and I'm not necessarily easy to deal with. I wouldn't say I'm hard to deal with, but I'm kind of a complicated person, I feel sometimes. And he takes it with stride, baby. He takes it with stride. I don't know why I'm so emotional today. I cried yesterday over silly things. I don't know what's wrong. Is my brain evolving right now? Anyway, um, yeah. Tell me how you've been. Um, what's two New Year's resolutions that you have for yourself? Um, I just want everybody to feel good. I feel like, over the last 5 years, everybody's just kind of been in this weird mentality. Prices are going up constantly. There's not really any way to backtrack, I don't feel. And not to be negative, but it is just something that is reality. And places don't pay you very much. And I say places because usually most people have a job that they don't really care for, and I hate that. But that is just the reality of having a job, is sometimes just not liking what you do. That is the one thing that I feel very passionate about, is I want to like what I do. And right now I'm currently working at a really cute deli and bakery. I really like it. Obviously, most things are temporary, and I'm not taking it, you know, you don't need to take things like that too seriously if you know that's not like your end goal. But it's very cute, it's very fun, and I really enjoy the people that I work with. I do miss, so, like, I think the last time I posted, I was still working at Ulta or something, I don't know. And I miss Ulta. Ulta was fun, but I do feel like sometimes does tend to pull out kind of the superficial side sometimes, and you kind of have to separate the two. But it's just girly stuff and stuff like self care and things like that. And I don't feel like that is superficial, but it can lean that way. Um, and there's nothing wrong if you're in the beauty industry or anything like that. But I just it's just really refreshing to see people working in the beauty industry that is just trying to highlight what their client already has, not trying to cover up, or, everybody is different, but it's very refreshing to see people that are comfortable in their own skin, and they're not trying to mask themselves or be something that they're not, is what I mean. I hope that wasn't complicated. I hope you know what I mean by that, but um I do. I wasn't gonna do this, but I did put some stuff aside, some of my favorites, kind of like from the year, sort of, kinda. So I'm gonna grab those real quick. Also, this is Joe's sweater, and I'm not wearing pants, so don't look. probably shouldn't do it like this. I feel like maybe not. Anyway, the first thing is going to be Glossier U, and I think this is just the this is just the EDP, the Eau de Parfum. I love saying that. Eau de Parfum. Anyway, it's so good. It's so good. I did not want to like it. Did not. But I got it as a gift from my best friend Peyton, and I love it. I love it. It's so good. It really does smell very different on everyone. So I really enjoy that. It's very nice. It's fresh, not too sweet, not too strong, but it lingers. People always ask me, like, oh my gosh, what are you wearing? And I used to never really get that question. I never felt like I stunk per se, but I never felt like anybody really asked what perfume I was wearing very much until I started wearing that one. From time to time, yes, but more so with that one. Something a little bit more affordable is the CoverGirl Outlast Lip Stain in the shade Natural Blush. I love these little things. It's just like a little Sharpie pen type of thing. Really, really pretty. It's just like a basic lip stain. I like it because it's a little bit movable. It's not like moussey, it is kind of wet. You got to move it kind of quick. I put on chapstick and then I kind of put that on after I like tap off the excess of the chapstick. So it like really gets in there because if you have dry lips, girl, it's gonna emphasize it. But anyway, oh my gosh. Ah, next. Okay, I've had this for over a year. I love this thing. She is like on her last leg. Look at her. She's sliding off the tube. This is Paramount by MAC. I will probably repurchase this lipstick for the rest of my life. I love it. I put it on my cheeks, these cheeks, and then I put it on my mouth. I can put it on my eyes. I put it everywhere. I love it. It's just a nice like browny red, and I love that. I think it really suits me. I always kind of struggled with lip products. When I was in high school, I did like the pinky nudes or just like clear, and it washed me out so bad. And I also bleached my hair and like got highlights since I was like maybe 14, 15, and my hair wasn't damaged until I was probably about 17, which isn't great. But I just loved blonde. I thought it looked better on me. This is my natural hair, by the way. I'm pretty much a brunette. As I've gotten older too, it's changed a lot, I think. But as a little kid, I was super, super blonde, and then just into the dirty blonde. But yeah, I am. I've got that. I'm a brunette, babe. Okay. Anyway, next, oldie but a goodie, Sky High mascara in the shade brown. I've completely switched all of my mascaras to brown, and I love it. I love it. I think it suits me. I think I have that, the low, medium, and high contrast makeup. I kind of like looked into that because I'd used black all my life, and I didn't even know they had different shades until like the last couple of years, to be honest, other than like bright colors. I should have known better, but whatever. And then this is an e.l.f. product. This is the monochromatic multi-stick in the shade bruh sparkling rose, or it's sparkling rose, I'm not sure, but it is like still kind of like that berry shade, a little bit of pink, but not too much. And I kind of mix that with the Paramount on my cheeks just because this kind of gives me a little bit of a glow because it does have a little bit of like fine fine shimmer. It's not chunky at all, and it's not like I'm wearing it right now. It's not, and because I don't have great lighting right now either, but it just kind of gives a flush. It doesn't really do anything other than that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, I've had this for a minute, and I probably will have it for a couple of years because this thing's gonna last me forever. Um, it's 512 Dimensional Dark Brown from Makeup Forever. It's their artist color pencil. I know everybody goes crazy for the Endless Cacao from them. It just doesn't really work for me. I think it just doesn't go good with my coloring, but the dark brown does. Plus I can use it as an eyeliner. So I do it on the lips. I also darken my beauty marks, my freckles. With it, I did for a little bit fill in my brows with it. It was a little too harsh. It worked, but it was too harsh on me because it was just that was whenever I was in my kind of block brow phase. God, horrible. Um, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that right now. I thought about just making a complete separate video, and I probably still will if that's what I feel like doing because there have been a couple of products that I've really been loving again. So, um, yeah, anyway. And last but not least, oh my gosh, I almost, I'm so sorry. I almost wrote down like a list of things for me to, um, like talk about too, just because I tend to lose my train of thought. But that's okay. I just want you to know that everything is going to be good this year. I have a really good feeling, and I don't ever want to make, especially this, negative, but sometimes you just have to talk about real stuff. I've been not necessarily reconnecting because I've always believed in God and had a relationship um, in that way, but I think that the world kind of needs a little bit more of true love in that way. And I've just kind of been rediscovering myself, and I do believe that is because I've been talking to God more. And not like obviously I do pray, but I shouldn't say obviously, but I do pray. I just sometimes I just like to talk like you're a friend. I think God laughs at me a lot in a very sweet way. And I always feel like Miranda Cosgrove, but yeah, I cuss a little. What's your favorite cuss word? Probably fuck. Sorry. It just cracks me up. Anyway, I don't think very many people are very real with themselves. And I try my best to be as authentic as I possibly can. And I probably still fall short. There are still times where I'm like, oh God, I'm so awkward. But that's just me and that's just you. And it's not anything to stress out about. Everybody has their own way about things. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So I'm going to end it here. This has kind of been a long video. I need to cut some stuff out for sure. But I'll see you at my next one. Bye.